What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here today to bring you a video giving you my number one pick for the biggest snub of the 2024 Pro Bowl list. Before we get started, I want you guys in the comment section down below. For whatever reason, for being biased, for stats, whatever reason, for watching the game, film, whatever, give me in the comment section down below if you're watching this video, give me your number one pick for the biggest snub. And you can do multiple, but I would love to see who's your top number one option for the biggest snub. I'm going to give you mine in a few minutes, but let's get into some other names that didn't make it and that did make it. So let's get started, guys. So the Pro Bowl list came out yesterday. To my surprise, I forgot it was even coming out yesterday. It was a pretty good list. I'm happy my guy, I'm a Falcons fan, so my guy Jesse Bates got in there. But I really have no bias. So, I knew he would get up there. He was, to me, the best safety in all of football. But outside of that, there were a couple of surprises. Some big, some small. That's why I want to do this video here today. Most people can give you their top 5, top 7, top 10. I'm just give you one. I'm gonna mention some other guys also, but I want to just boil it down just to one name. And to me, I'm gonna base it off of not being biased, not stats, but just, well, it's a combination of stats and a combination of actual watching the game and film and tape, stuff like that. It's about positional impact. Positional impact is my biggest criteria. And like I said, a combination of film, a combination of, what you put on film, a combination of your actual stats. And, my biggest person that didn't make the list was not Josh Allen, was not Jordan Love, but Bucs safety Antoine Winfield. Winfield, not Whitfield. Antoine Winfield Jr. got snubbed, and he should be super pissed about it. as far as positional impact goes, the person that got over him was Buda Baker, safety for the Arizona Cardinals, who had a decent year. Now, I will say this. I watched both players for different reasons. One, I watched Winfield because he's in my division, the NFC South, and I was hoping the Bucs lose. But every time I turned on the film and turned on and watched them play, Winfield's making plays. He's forcing fumbles, he's getting picks, he's getting sacks, he's in the backfield making stuff happen. I wasn't happy. Now, going to the Cardinals games, I seen about 4 or 5 games, and Buda Baker only played in 11 games. Winfield played, I think, 15, 16, so there's something there as well. But Buda Baker didn't really do too much. He had no picks. He had no forced fumbles. He had no fumble recoveries. He had no sacks. He was just playing some decent coverage. So it's like, man, I really don't see I really don't see how Buda Baker got over Winfield, but a lot of people are saying they chose name value this year, especially this year, over actual play, and it makes sense. So going through the list, Jordan Love, he had a case for being on there. Josh Allen over Pat Mahomes had a strong case. Even Chris Boswell for the Steelers, the kicker, he had a case for being on there over Justin Tucker of the Baltimore Ravens. So they definitely, people who saying that online, I definitely have a point. I haven't seen no one else's list, but just seeing what everyone else is saying, it definitely makes sense. Even a guy like Geno, the safety for the Baltimore Ravens, who I seen Marlon Humphrey on Twitter kind of speak on. Justin Simmons for the Broncos, Mika Fitzpatrick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, both had good seasons. But you can argue very, very strongly that Geno Stone played better than at least one of them, or maybe even both. So, the way people are talking now about the name value, name recognition, as long as you keep it close and you have a bigger name and you're more consistent, they might put you over. Me saying all that earlier, just to say this, I'm not mad at it though. I'm not, as a former player, not NFL, but as a former player, and if I were consistent for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and someone else came and they gave me a run for my money, I would hope, if I'm Justin Tucker, to let my resume speak for myself, and let me get a little nod over. I would hope for Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen to get over on Josh Allen. Even though Josh Allen beat me this year, had way better stats, threw for more touchdowns. Not even adding the rushing aspect, but he threw for more touchdowns already than Pat Mahomes. Not even to mention the rushing stats. The Chiefs are struggling. The Bills won the head-to-head matchup. All that good stuff. But if I'm Pat Mahomes, I would hope that the voters recognize me as a better player, more consistent than Josh Allen, and put me on the list. So I'm not mad at it. But I also understand both sides. I understand the other side's frustration also, because you want to have a name for yourself also, and you can't do that, or it's tough to do when you're getting cheated from your Pro Bowl votes. And like I said, Buda Baker and Antoine Winfield Jr. to me is the biggest snub out the entire list. Now you have cases for other guys as well. Like I said, Geno Stone, Jordan Love, who I'm very, very happy for, very, very proud of. He was someone I was very tuned into early on during the season. Shoot, even preseason. During the prior to the preseason, I was saying the Packers and Jordan Love are still a playoff team without even seeing them play. And throughout this whole year, he had ups and downs, he had ebbs and flows, and Love ended up having an overall good season. Now, the playoffs, we'll see. They have to. I think they have to win this next game and hope someone loses. I'm not quite sure, but if they're in and out, it don't matter. I think for sure, Jordan Love gets the job next year. He keeps his job for one more year. He comes back, and I think he plays even better. I'm happy to see it, because I'm not a Packers fan, but he was someone I believed in prior to the season, and he definitely, gave me some hope for his immediate future, and also for long term future as well. I think he'll stick around as a long term quarterback for years to come. So I'm happy for Jordan Love in that aspect. I'm happy for Geno Stone. I'm happy for Antoine Whitfield, who didn't make it, but he's still renowned on social media as, hey, fans are saying, hey, he should have got this. You see guys like Kevin Zeitler, guard for the Ravens, who should have got up there. You see, like I said, Chris Boswell. Um, some people are giving me Demarcus Lawrence from the Dallas Cowboys. Some people give me Kevin Dotson for the Rams. So I like seeing all these names. It's tough. It sucks. On the flip side, it definitely sucks. But it's cool to see fans, and not even of your team, fans are saying, "Hey, we love football. We just want to see the best get in, and we think these guys are the best that didn't get in for whatever reason." And there's some guys as well I mentioned, and also I didn't mention. So that's a pretty cool thing there as well. Being on the fans list, but not actually on the actual Pro Bowl list. But and most of these guys who aren't on the list, they are playoff contenders. So hopefully they miss the Pro Bowl regardless, because their team's in Super Bowl. So that's a good thing as well. You kind of aim for and give that team and give yourself, if you're one of the players, more motivation, or one of the fans as well, more motivation for your team to push to the Super Bowl. I know the playoffs is probably is enough, but just to give you more added information, more added motivation, more added drive to get to that point, to forget the Pro Bowl. We're in the Super Bowl. We're going for the real ring. So there's something there that could drive those players, like a Geno Stone, like a Jordan Love, like a Josh Allen. And I've been saying this for a couple weeks now. I did a video on it about 3 weeks ago. Teams, the AFC, better beware of the Buffalo Bills, because if Josh Allen is a strong case, it comes down to to this week. Excuse me. If Josh Allen and the Bills get into the playoffs, which they probably will, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Mark my words. I will not be surprised if we see them in the Super Bowl. I will not be surprised. They've been playing well so far the last 5, 6 games without Stephon Diggs, who is there, who is playing, just not playing well for whatever reasons. Chemistry issues. Is he banged up? We're not quite sure. But if Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs can get back on the same page, and keep up their winning and get into the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. It will be a problem for anyone that plays them. Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins, whoever they end up facing, is going to be a problem. And I got a video coming today as well on another team from the NFC side that when they get in, they are already in. But if they can get their mental right, I think there'll be a problem too. But yeah, Josh Allen can use this for some fuel to get past to get the demons off his back, to get the monkeys off his back, and to get to the stage where he wants to get, and that's the big stage, the Super Bowl. So we'll see if this list can help motivate some of these players to the next level, which is definitely possible. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.